This is a magnet and this is a USB cable, and what happens when you combine those two things? You help to fix a legitimate first world problem. Well, sort of. And in case you didn't know, a first world problem is a trivial problem. It's a minor problem. It's things that really are more of an inconvenience than anything else compared to what happens in the developing countries. And the first world problem here is tangled cables. It's a little bit like those infomercials where they find a problem that you didn't know exists, and before you know it, you've got the problem, and they offer you a solution for the problem that you didn't really have before. Magtame have come up with a solution to the problem that you didn't know existed, and as their name suggests, they magnetically tame the USB cables that you use each and every day. When Magtame reached out to me and asked me to review the cables, I did what I do all the time. I go and look at other videos that other people have done to see if that product is going to be suitable for you guys that watch my videos regularly. They seemed well made. They showed really good data speeds. And the magnetic side of things, that slinky look that you see in so many of the videos that you see on this particular product, that gave it the edge. So I figured, sure, why not? Let's do a video and show you guys what these things can do. The cables arrived, they look great, they feel great, but there was something missing. See, I was looking for this wow factor, but it just wasn't there. The wow factor that I was looking for was that slinky action that I saw in so many other videos. That slinky action that just wasn't there. You could say that I was slinky-less. Now, don't get me wrong, I use these cables. These cables are great. I use them every day. I use them in my car. I use them at my desk. I use them to charge my laptop. They're good cables. And they work perfectly fine as cables. Just fine. But it's what makes them different is what interests me. That slinky, spring-back, magnetic, cable, swirly, automatic thing that I see in so many videos. It just wasn't there. I emailed the company straight away and I said, these are great, but they are not what I thought they were going to be, and you guys expect me to make a 5-minute video out of what is effectively really well built USB cables. It's probably not going to work, and I should probably send these back to you, let me know what you want to do. And I left that conversation thinking, we're not going to make a video. And as many of you guys know who watch this channel on a regular basis, you know that I don't do videos on gear that is just no good. If I don't like it, I'm not going to actually do a video on it. I've actually got a box in my studio room that is full of stuff that I've never done a video on, and I never will, because I'm not about to tell you that something is really good when it really isn't. When you think about what these cables actually do, they solve a problem that you didn't know was there. As in, you get a regular cable, you roll it up and you do what I would normally do. You do the under and over thing so that it doesn't all twist. You throw it around a couple of times and that's how it works. And I expected these just to be able to do that sort of thing just faster, but they didn't. As far as I was concerned, that was it, job's done, no more things to do about this particular cable. Now, don't get me wrong, and I've said this a few times, the cable's good. It's just a cable though. I received an email saying, it was a very, very personal email. It said, "Hi friend." And then I had a look at the respondents to that email. There was probably 50 or so respondents. That wasn't a blind copy, it was just a carbon copy, as in or it was all sent to everybody. You could see everybody's email addresses in there. There would have been about 50, I reckon, at a glance, about 50. And it basically said, hey, you've had the product for a while, where's the video? And that got me thinking, and it got me thinking pretty hard about this product. You see, it dawned on me that I wasn't the only one who didn't do this video. It gets me wondering about this company. I might be totally wrong on this, and you let me know in the comments. And the comments actually plays more of a part to this story than I would have ever thought. So I went back onto YouTube and I went and had a look at other reviews, the older reviews, the ones that I saw before. Some of these things got hundreds of thousands of views. And it should have twigged then. Something was amiss, because who watches videos on cables hundreds of thousands of times? It just doesn't make sense. Now, I'm not saying that these other YouTube creators are being dishonest. That's up for you to decide. But there was certainly some trickery going on with the way these things were showing to be magnetizing back together, and kind of like that slinky action that I was talking about. Because I've got 4 of these cables and none of them do it. There are some really, really, really weird comments on some of these videos. These are comments that you don't see on other videos. And they're almost like they're sales points if you're giving a sales presentation about these cables. So why so many comments? In fact, if you look at some of the higher numbers of likes to comments to view ratios, they just seem off. Anybody that's in the YouTube space knows that comments can help drive the performance of that video. It's going to increase the visibility. It's going to really improve the performance of that video. That's how the algorithm works. I've never seen comments like this on videos like this before. It's really got me thinking, how honest is some of the stuff that we're seeing out there? Like, you've seen the Insta360 thing that's come out and been released by the big YouTubers lately. Really weird. Is this like another iteration of that, where the company is commenting, like bot comment almost, on these videos to drive the performance of these videos? And I don't get why you'd need to do that. Like, these are good cables. They are. They're genuinely good cables. I use them every day. The data transfer is quick. There's no chance of these things breaking. Like, they're just great. Like, but some of the videos that I've seen, like, they're using them to one of the selling points was that it can stick to your refrigerator. Not even joking. Part of that was sticking it to your fridge. Another part was lifting up this weight, like a gym weight. Well, why? There's just no point. But let me know what you think. Have you seen this sort of action? And I might be totally off base here. I might be totally wrong in saying this. I'm kind of putting it to you guys. Have you seen this sort of activity, behavior, if you like, from companies in this space? I haven't. But my gut feeling is that they're doing this. I might be wrong, like I said. Put a comment down below. That helps trigger the algorithm. And let me know what you think. Like I said, these cables are good. They're not quite what I thought they were going to be, which is why you didn't get a video before today. Anyway, that's it for today. Catch you later.